Hello all, I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, we are coming up with an exclusive live quiz program based on current affairs targeting 2024 prelims on a weekly basis. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in our Officers Path channel, we will be coming up with this live quiz program. So how to participate? So for which you have to install an mobile application. So go to either App Store or the Google Play Store to download this application named Kahoot application. Download and install it. Right. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in the live video, I will be giving you a 7-digit PIN. So you have to enter that 7-digit PIN in your installed application. In that Kahoot application, you have to enter that 7-digit PIN. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990. The last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that, you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. Or we will give you a QR code. If you are not interested in installing the application, you can scan the QR code in the web browser. You can open the web page. In that you can enter this 7-digit PIN number and you can participate in this quiz program. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990. The last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that, you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. So in the live video, I will be showing you the question. The question will be followed by 4 options as usual, A, B, C, D. The 4 options will have a color code, right? So option A, red color, option B, blue color, option C, green color, option D, yellow color. So the 4 options will have 4 different color codes. So in your mobile phone, you have installed the Kahoot application, right? So the Kahoot application in your phone, in your device, it will show you 4 colored box, only 4 colored box. Only in the video which you are watching, in that live video, I will give you the question. Followed by that 4 option, I will be giving you. The 4 option will have a color code, right? So if you are going to choose A as the right answer, then A has red color, then in your mobile phone you will have a red colored box. You have to choose that. That's all. If the answer which you have chosen is correct, and if you have chosen that quickly, for every question we will give you 60 seconds. Assume that I am choosing A is the right answer, and I am choosing within 20 seconds, within 10 seconds, based on how quickly I choose the question. I have to choose the correct one and I have to choose it as early as possible. So the one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. So if I am choosing in 20 seconds, I will be given more points. If someone is choosing at 30 seconds, then relatively lesser points, right? So this is how the quiz will work. So at the end of the program, we will show you the leaderboard. Between the questions also, I will show you the leaderboard. At the end, I will show you the final leaderboard. The one with more number of points will be given a certificate, right? The idea of the quiz program is to provide you a real-time experience of solving the questions along with that competitive environment, right? I hope this program adds more value to your preparation. So along with this, we have a daily current affairs hit list series, daily answer rating initiative. So all these initiatives will give you a competitive edge in your 2024 prelims as well as mains, right? I hope this adds more value to your preparation. So see you in the quiz. Till then, bye, take care. Hello and welcome to Officers Quiz. place where you can test your skills and knowledge on various topics related to civil services exams. I'm Guna Mathivanan. I will be your host for today's episode. I teach current affairs and economics and I head the research and development team at Officers IAS Academy. If you are a UPSC aspirant or if you want to prepare for UPSC exams, this show is for you. Objective of this online quiz is to gamify the learning process and also to give you a competitive environment where in real time you are able to compete with your peers. So in today's episode, I will be giving you 10 questions and each question will be followed by 4 options and each option will be having a unique color code. So to choose the right answer, you have to click the right color code in your Kahoot application. Clear? So to participate in this quiz, you have to enter the 7-digit PIN number which is given to you. It is shown on the screen, right? That is 7538336. I will repeat, 7538336. Please enter this PIN number in your Kahoot application to participate, or you can even scan the QR code shown on the screen and you can participate again by entering this PIN number, right? And most important, you have to give your username. Your username should be it can be your name, but most importantly, the name should be followed by the last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna9890. So you can have your own username, but the last 4 digits of your mobile phone number should be added to your name, like Guna9890. Right? So we have given a WhatsApp number in the description box. So if you have any issues, glitches, you can report or you can reach that number. So today is our first episode. So let us start without any further delay. So yes, so our first episode, first quiz, first question that is related to 2 seconds, you will be having the question. Question is on the way. There are more than 125 participants. Great. First question. Get ready. The question is getting loaded. You can even ask your friends to participate. 2, 1. Yes, the first question is related to MGNREGA, Manrega. With reference to the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, consider the following statements. The scheme is restricted only to below poverty line households. 1/3 of the stipulated workforce must be women. The Ministry of Rural Development is monitoring the entire implementation of the scheme in association with the state government. Right? So how many of the statements given above are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. You have 25 seconds. Please follow the ticker in your application. Right? 20 seconds more. The one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. Okay? So 10 more seconds. Last 10 seconds. Reference to MGNREGA. Yes, 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So what is the right answer? So the primary objective of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee scheme is to provide 100 days of unskilled work for all willing rural households. It is not only for BPL families. It is for all willing rural households. Right? So first statement goes wrong. 1/3 of the workforce must be women. That is absolutely correct. And of course, the Ministry of Rural Development is implementing this program in association with the state governments. So statement 2 and statement 3 is correct. The answer is only 2. I'll give you an interesting fact regarding Manrega. So if I apply for Manrega, job card has to be issued within 15 days or else unemployment allowance has to be given. Within 5 kilometers work has to be given or else traveling allowance will be given. Right? This is about Manrega program. So let's move on to the next. Let's check the poll actually. So how many have done well? So totally the answer is B2 only. So 80 participants, 88 participants have chosen the right answer. We will also look at the leaderboard. So it is Aravind 4850 have secured the first spot in the first question. Congrats, Aravind. Nandini, Naveen, yes, you can also catch up quickly. So let's move on to the second question. So why 60 seconds? Why we have fixed 60 seconds for one question? Because in actual exam to solve one question, we will be having only 60 seconds, right? So how only 60 seconds I will explain in a short while from now in the next question. I will explain. So here we go with the second question. The second question will be regarding sedition. With reference to sedition law in India, consider the following statements. Constitution of India has clearly defined the term sedition. Sedition is a non-bailable offence. So of the statements given above are correct. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Yes, we have 35 seconds. We have 35 seconds. Right. We have got more than 120 answers. I think students are participating in lightning speed. So we have another 20 more seconds. Please watch your application or the web page for the exact timer. Yes. 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So what is the answer for this question? Sedition. Sedition is not clearly defined in the Constitution. Sedition is defined in Indian Penal Code, Section 124A of IPC, which was written in 1860. There it has been clearly mentioned about sedition. Sedition is a non-bailable offence. That is a correct statement. So what is sedition? What the Section 124A says? Whoever, either by words spoken or written or through visual representation, if he or she attempts to create hatred or contempt or disaffection towards the government established by law, right, either guna by writing or speaking or by showing some visual representation, if my action creates an hatredness or contempt or disaffection towards the government established by law, then that is a punishable offense. I can be imprisoned for 3 years to life imprisonment, right? This is about sedition. So why it is in news? Supreme Court has asked the government to relook into this provisions of seditions, because there are instances where sedition provision is being misused, which goes against the fundamental right as well. So yes, a very important topic about sedition. So let's go to the poll. So totally, how many students have answered well? Answer is 2 only. So 70 students, 70 participants have made it correct. Let's look at the leaderboard. Leaderboard. Nandini 6038. So Nandini has topped the list now. So Aravind, you can catch up. Annapurni, Abhi, Varnishwar, right? Shruti 9689 is the highest climber. Very good, very good. All the best. Right. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is on the way. 2 seconds. Yes. With reference to black holes, consider the following statements. A black hole is a place in space where gravity pulls so much that even light cannot get out. An event horizon is the boundary defining the region of space around a black hole from which nothing can escape. Sagittarius A star is a supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. How many of the statements given above are correct? To read the question only takes 33 seconds. And we have to solve it within 60 seconds. However, more than 115 participants have given the answers. We have 20 more seconds. We have 20 more seconds. Question is about black hole. Right? 10 seconds more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1. Yes. So what is the answer? Let's try to have a brief understanding about black hole. Every star at one point they will die. A star is nothing but a ball of gas. Once the gases are exhausted, the star will die, right? The star, before they die, they will explode. But when we take a massive star, very big star, you take a superstar, huge star, it's stages of evolution. They will not explode, rather they will implode. Explosion means falling outside, implosion means falling inside. So a very big star, it is going to fall inside, everything is going to crush, it is going to fall inside, and there will be a point where the volume will become zero and the mass will become infinite. So the density will be very huge. So the gravitational pull at that point will be very huge. That point is called a singularity. The space around that point where there is intense gravitational pull, that is called as black hole. Even light cannot escape. For the first time in the 2019, with the help of Event Horizon Telescope, we captured the image. It was published in 2019 for the first time. And last year, we released the image of a black hole which is at the center of our Milky Way galaxy, which is named as Sagittarius A star. What is a supermassive black hole? Those black hole which has a mass which is 1 million times of the sun. 1 million solar masses. When a black hole has 1 million solar masses, then it is called a supermassive. The Sagittarius A star, which is at the heart of our Milky Way galaxy, which has 4 million solar masses. All the three statements are correct. All the three are correct. Let's have a look at the poll. How many have given it correct? More than 90 students have given it correct. Very good. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So, yes, Nandini once again has topped the list. Congrats, Nandini. Arvind, Annapurni, Abhi, Palanishwar, yes. Stark 9890 is the highest climber. Very good, very good. So, yes, so I said why 60 seconds? Because we have 100 questions in exam and we have 120 minutes to solve, right? But practically in that 120 minutes, 5 minutes we will use it for shading the codes in the attendance register. 10 minutes we will use it for shading the bubbles. 5 minutes we will waste here and there. So effectively for 100 questions we will have only 100 minutes in the actual exam hall. So for one question you have 1 minute. In 1 minute you have to read. You have to confidently choose the answer and you have to shade the bubble. So to simulate the same experience, we have also fixed the timer as 60 seconds. So now we will move on to the next question. So question number 4. Yes, with reference to gravitational waves, consider the following statements. Gravitational waves are ripples in space-time caused by some of the most violent and energetic processes in the universe. Albert Einstein predicted the existence of gravitational waves in his general theory of relativity. Right? Even before I complete the question, I see 116 responses. That's interesting. So, A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, D neither 1 nor 2. So, we have 20 more seconds. Yes, 13 seconds, 12 seconds, 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. So what is the answer? The answer is C, both 1 and 2. Gravitational waves. See, when there is a huge violent activity which happens in space, let us say supernova that refers to the explosion of the star, right? Or we have something called as neutron star in the space which will keep spinning. So when there is some violent activity which is going on in the space, that will result in ripples in the space-time. That will create kind of ripples. For example, just imagine you put a stone in a pond. That will create some wave fronts. So like that, you will have ripples in space-time. right? So that ripples is referred as gravitational waves, and that ripples will travel at a speed of light. The speed of light, 3 lakh kilometers per second. In 1 second, the gravitational wave as well as light will travel 3 lakh kilometers, right? So this gravitational waves, if we are able to detect, study, then we can understand the origin of the gravitational waves, right? So if there is some gravitational waves, if we are able to capture, if we are able to detect, not capture, if we are able to detect and if we are able to study, then we can understand the origin of that gravitational wave. Maybe we can get the clues regarding the explosion, neutron stars, black holes, mystery of life itself. This is about gravitational wave. Albert Einstein in 1916 he detected the gravitational waves. I mean he was not detected. He was in his theory of relativity. He was predicting about the gravitational waves. However, only after 100 years, Einstein was talking about gravitational waves in 1916, but only after 100 years in 2016, LIGO Observatory in USA, LIGO, Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory in US detected the gravitational wave for the first time, for which they even got Nobel Prize for Physics. Here, both the statements are correct. Answer is C, both 1 and 2. So let's look at the poll. So almost 100 participants have given answer C, both 1 and 2. Very good. So leaderboard. Yes, once again Nandini tops the list. So next comes Aravind. 15 players have reached an answer streak of 3, right? Continuously you are able to give 3 correct answers. Very good, very good. So let's move on to the next question. Just 3 seconds, we will have the next question. Yes, consider the following statements with respect to Monetary Policy Committee. The committee is entrusted with the task of fixing the repo rate to contain inflation within specified target level. The committee is headed by Finance Minister. The committee takes all its decision by consensus among all members. How many of the statements given are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. Have 3 more seconds. I understand your urge to choose the answer quickly. At the same time, don't make any mistake. The quiz will not going to cost you much, but the mistake in your exam is going to cost you much. So yes, he was set up in the year 2016. This Monetary Policy Committee will be deciding our repo rates. Before 2016, it was the RBI governor who used to decide the repo rate. But from 2016, the decision making process was made more inclusive. Now we have 6 members in this Monetary Policy Committee, 3 members from RBI, 3 members from government. All the 6 members will be taking decisions regarding the policy rates, that is repo rate, right? And they will use this repo rate and they will ensure that the inflation is within the control. The committee is headed by RBI governor and not the finance minister. All the decisions in that 6-member committee will be taken through majority consensus, right? Not all should say yes. The statement says the MPC takes all decision by consensus among all members. That is wrong. All need not say yes. Majority should say yes. 4 out of 6 should say yes, right? So what will happen if there is a tie? 3 members says yes, 3 members says no, then there will be a casting vote given for the RBI governor. The RBI governor will once again come and vote for the second time to resolve the deadlock. So here answer is only 1, but interestingly majority of them have chosen answer as only 2. I think you would have made third statement wrong. So answer is A, only 1. So let's check the leaderboard. So yes, again Nandini tops the list. Annapurni, Abhi, Purva, Kavya. Ask your friends also to join. When more people join, it will be more fun, it will be more learning. You can share this initiative to your friends as well, right? Officers Path channel, you all know. We are providing serious content you have playlist on daily current affairs set list, you have answer writing initiative playlist. So all these efforts will help you to give a comparative edge in the actual examination. So please spread the word about the quiz or the Officers Path channel as well. We'll move on to the next question. So in 3 seconds, yes. With reference to flexible inflating framework of RBI, consider the following statements. It sets a target to contain inflation at 8% with a tolerance band of plus or minus 2%. According to this framework, a breach of the target of 3 consecutive quarters will constitute a failure of monetary policy. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. Have 20 more seconds. Yes. So we have another 7 seconds, 6 seconds for timer. Please watch your application. YouTube live, there can be a few seconds delay. So please watch your application. So what is the answer? The answer here is B2 only. The flexible inflation targeting. So we discussed in the previous question regarding the monetary policy committee. The committee, the 6 members committee, what will they do? They will sit, they will discuss, analyze the economic conditions, depending upon the market conditions, inflation situation, they will decide what should be the repo rate, right? By changing the repo rates, ultimately we have to keep the inflation within the control of a specified target range. What is that range? 4 plus or minus 2%. At any cost, the inflation should be within 4 plus or minus 2%. That is called as inflation targeting. The Monetary Policy Committee, they are going to use all their energy and they are going to change the policy rates to ensure the inflation is within the range of 4 plus or minus 2%. According to section 45ZN of RBI Act 1934, for 3 consecutive quarters, 9 months continuously, if the inflation is outside the range, then that will amount to failure of monetary policy. Right? Second statement is correct, first statement is wrong. Answer is B2 only. So yes, more than around 60 participants have given answer is B2 only. So leaderboard, again Nandini, you have the advantage, you are in the first position. So we will move to the next question. Next question, another 3 seconds. And this is regarding Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. The coverage of the scheme includes Kharif, Rabi and commercial horticultural crops. The maximum premium payable by the farmers is 2% for all kinds of crops. The scheme is mandatory for the farmers who have borrowed institutional loans from banks. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. We have 30 more seconds. Any issues, any doubt, you can message to the WhatsApp number given in the description. We will respond immediately. 20 more seconds. Please follow your application for the timer or the web page for the timer. Good, we have around 120 plus answers. Have another 5 seconds to go. So what is the answer? Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana refers to crop insurance program which was launched in the year 2015 by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. The crop insurance program, here crop insurance will be given for almost all the crops, all food crops, oil seeds, horticultural crops, annual commercial crops, right? This insurance, crop insurance will cover both pre-sowing and post-harvest risk. Both pre-sowing and post-harvest risk will be covered by the crop insurance program, right? The premium for this insurance program is shared by the farmers as well as the government. So if I am a farmer, if I am growing kharif crop, I have to share 2% of the premium. If I am a farmer who is growing rabi crop, I have to share 1.5% of the premium. If I am growing annual commercial crops, then I have to share 5% of the premium. So it is not uniform. It is not uniform, right? So second statement goes wrong. The scheme was mandatory for the loany farmers, those farmers who obtained loans. For them, this crop insurance was mandatory, but 2020 the rules were changed. Now it is not mandatory, it is completely optional. If you are a farmer, you can also opt. So answer is only one. So yes, almost 60 participants have chosen A as the correct answer. You will see the leaderboard. And Nandini is going to top the list. Nandini, but the interesting thing is Nandini, Annapurni, but Kavya, the third position, fourth position is shuffling between few names. So very good. Let's move to the next question. Next question in next 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. With reference to the Ayushman Bharat program, consider the following statements. It envisages 1.5 lakh health and wellness centers to provide comprehensive primary health care to the population. The scheme provides for healthcare insurance of up to 5 lakh per family per year on a family floater basis. Only persons employed in the unorganized sector are eligible to avail the insurance component. Which of the statement given above is correct? 1 only, 1 and 2 only, 2 and 3 only, 1 and 3 only. Five seconds more. Hundred plus students have answered questions. Have 10 more seconds. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 1. Right. So what is the right answer? Before that, what is Ayushman Bharat program? So Ayushman Bharat program is an umbrella program which includes two components, health and wellness centers and Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana. The broader vision of this program is to provide a universal health care coverage for which health and wellness center will be set up and a health insurance will be provided. Health and wellness center is something like a primary healthcare center in a strengthened form, right? So you will have more health services provided in the health and wellness center. And with respect to Ayushman, with respect to Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, it is a health insurance. Previous topic we saw crop insurance. This is health insurance. Up to 5 lakh rupees per family will be provided, not for all the family, but for the bottom 40% of the total population, right? It is not for one particular section. It is not only for unorganized sector. Bottom 40% of the total population, almost 10 crore families will be benefited through this Ayushman Bharat program. So the two statements were correct. The third statement was wrong. So answer is Bombay 1 and 2 only. Yes, majority of them have chosen B as the right answer. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Let me directly go to the second, third position because first position is going to be Nandini. As expected, Nandini has topped the list. So Annapurni, Kavya, Kritika, Aravind, very good. Congrats. Let's move on to the next question, the ninth question. 3 seconds. Consider the following statements about the Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana. It aims to make quality generic medicines available at affordable prices to all. The scheme is implemented by the Pharma and Medical Bureau of India. The scheme is operated by the government agencies only. How many are correct? Only one statement, only two statements, all the three. And we have 30 more seconds. 15 more seconds. Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Yojana. PMBJP. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right. So Pradhan Mantri Bharatiya Jan Aushadhi Pariyojana was launched in the year 2008 by Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. What is the objective? The objective is to bring awareness about the generic medicines and also to provide quality generic medicines to people. So for which we need to set up dedicated generic medicines medical shop. That dedicated medical shop is called as Jan Aushadhi stores. So scheme is implemented by Pharma and Medical Bureau of India, that is correct, which comes under Department of Pharmaceuticals. The scheme is operated by government agencies only, that's absolutely wrong. Government can run, private players can run. You and me can also run provided we have a degree in either B Farm or M Farm, right? Or we can employ B Farm, M Farm graduates and we can run a generic medical shop as well. So private players can also operate this Jan Aushadhi stores. So third statement goes wrong. 2 statements are correct. So answer is Bombay, only 2, right? So almost 80 plus participants have chosen it correct. Leaderboard, again Nandini has topped, followed by Annapurni, Kavya, Kritika, Aravind. Congrats. So Jayakanthan is the highest climber, it seems. So we will move on to the last question, final question, the 10th question. So in 3 seconds. With reference to government e-marketplace, consider the following statements. It is a 100% government owned company. It is mandatory for government users to make purchases through government e-marketplace. Of the statements given above are correct. 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2. Neither 1 nor 2. You have 30 more seconds. All your feedback, your suggestions, everything you can send to the WhatsApp number which we have given in the description. Right? Follow Officers path. We are coming up with a lot of value loaded content. Be very useful for your exams. So 11 seconds. 9, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. So what is this government e-marketplace? It's something like Amazon, there's something like Flipkart, like how we go order the product, purchase it, like that. In 2016, for purchase of common goods, that you are going, of course, you are going to become an IAS or IPS. Tomorrow, once after becoming an IAS or IPS, in your office, let's say for your district, you want to procure laptops, fax machines, mobile phones. Where will you place the order? See, if you are going for what to say, a notification, advertisement, tender, participants, going to be a time delay. It is not an efficient process, and there is also scope for corruption when there is human to human interface. So in 2016, government introduced this online platform where the government officials, for government purposes, they have to order the products only from this GEM. So it is completely similar to Amazon, Flipkart. I want to purchase a laptop, I go to Amazon. A district collector wants to purchase a laptop for his office, he can go to government e-marketplace. Right? The purchase was made mandatory. The purchase was made mandatory in 2017, and not just that, more thrust is given for Indian products. More thrust is given for startups, Indian products. So it's an interesting platform. We can also go and have a look at it, but you and me cannot purchase, government can purchase, and cooperatives, all the registered cooperatives can also purchase from this government e-marketplace, right? So it is mandatory for the government users. Both the statement are correct. So see, both 1 and 2 is correct. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, the final leaderboard. Third position goes to Kritika 4141, congrats. Second position goes to Kavya, and of course first position goes to Annapurni. Okay. So I think Nandini has made a mistake in the last question. The fourth position goes to Nandini, right? So yes, So last question, there was a change in the leaderboard which was unexpected, but still that's what happens. A small mistake even in your last minute can cost you more in the preliminary exam. That is why prelims is the most toughest. So we conducted a poll. So in the poll, most of them, more than 95% in the poll, they said prelims is the most difficult. That's correct. Prelims is difficult because of its competition level. Because of competition level. That's all. But if you plan properly, if you effectively manage time, if you are able to get the knack of solving the question, you can still clear prelims. Right? So what is required is practice. So from our part, through this initiative, we are trying to give you that practice. At the same time, we want to add in fun, a kind of relaxation in your preparation as well. Right? So students were inquiring that whether the answer writing initiative, what happened to it, right? So when I will resume it back, there was a Diwali break, right? I also took a small break. So from Monday, your answer writing initiative will continue, right? So all the initiatives, not just that I'm going to come, and we all are going to come with more playlists, interesting playlists, which will give you so you will be provided a participation certificate. In the coming weeks, we are having a lot of other rewards, so please wait for the section. Yes, there was some internet glitch, I guess. So the toppers list, so all the participants, there are 200 plus participants, your ranking will be available in the Telegram channel. We will publish the document in the Telegram channel. We have given the link of the Telegram channel. You can go and check it out. The top 5, please send a message to the WhatsApp number given in the description. So you will be getting the certificates, right? For the participation, we will be giving you the certificates. So please spread the word. So of all the questions, question number 5 is the toughest. So that is one analysis. So more analysis you will be getting at the Telegram channel. So we will meet next Saturday, same time at 6 p.m. Till then, take care.